Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Monday, August the 31st. My name is Barry Enerson. I am the moderator of our room. This is the address to get into the room, and you can log in with your Facebook or your Twitter account. And when I say live, I do mean live. I am still in this trade, AXPW. This was a tremendous alert from the Winner's Watcher. The first alert on it came at $1.49, and you can see how many other alerts there were. Different type. Most of them are trading above. Well, no. High volume upwards, high volume, trading above yesterday's high, a series of different types of alerts on this one. And I indicated in the room right around here that I had the alert and I saw this big candle, of course, and thought, well, okay, what is going to happen from here? Well, here is on this candle, this is a 15-minute candle, and you can see that it got as high as 159 and it fell back. And this is when I was starting to look at it, and I decided to take the trade right here at $1.50. I thought, okay, if it could break through $1.50 again, then it was worth the risk. I was probably going to put my stop just around 138 and then hang on for the ride if it happened. And boy, did it ever. And I am still in this. I took some out right here at $1.72. I took some out. Now, it actually got halted right in this area here, so kind of had to hang on to see what was going to happen on the once it resumed trading. Luckily, it did pop up. I took some more out at 291 and some more out right here at 320, and I'm just kind of hanging on to see maybe it can crack up through $4. I think if it goes back down through 3, I will definitely be out of the trade, but just a great trade. I did have a couple other trades today. Was actually a little bit slow for me until this one came along, but I'm just not going to go over the other ones. One CNQ I lost 10 cents on, and the other one I made AXTA. Made about 30 or 22 cents on that one. But this is really the one to talk about. Now, I also today, this was a good experiment for me today. Today is a day in which I only use the Trade Ideas charts. And they do have some shortcomings. There's no question that there have to be some improvements on them, but I would give today a solid BB rating for me. The one thing I absolutely love about these charts is how crisp and clean and clear they are. I mean, these candles, for me, they just jump out at me. And I look at this, and I've had I've had many other charting programs, and I just can't remember a program being as clean and crisp. Now, some of the drawbacks are that when the stock gets up to the high, when it looks like it's on an extended candle, you sometimes lose the price up high, or vice versa if it starts to go low. Here is no problem at all, of course. So, that's one little issue. Um, and it's funny, we are on a 10 second. These charts are in theory not live. When you click on a symbol and you get an alert and you click on a symbol, that price is absolutely live. But if you continue to watch the stock, there is a 10-second delay. And so it refreshes every 10 seconds. And when I first heard about that, I thought, oh boy, as a day trader, I don't know if that's going to be very good for me. And I'll be totally honest, I think a 99.9% of all stocks, I really haven't noticed any difference. And even in a high flyer like this one was just zooming up and down. It really made no difference to me because, of course, I'm watching my brokerage platform, and I see what the real-time price is there, and I'm placing my order through them. But watching the chart, it really made zero difference. That 10-second delay may as well be no delay at all. So I am really pumped about these charts. As I say, today was an experiment using just these charts all day long and just to see how it would fare. And, obviously I want some other things. I mean, here's a horizontal line that I've got here. For instance, I think that down the road, can't tell you when, but we'll have alerts based on this. So in other words, if I can set an alert. Well, okay, here's an example. Let's put my horizontal line right here, and I like to have an alert And how that alert is going to happen, I don't know, but an alert when the price goes back up through that. And just give me some kind of a sound or something. Yes, of course, I can use my broker's platform to do it, but it would be so cool to be able to have it right on the Trade Ideas charts and have everything done within. Now, here is a great, great little feature that, you know, I, I mean, I knew it was, of course, I knew it was around, but you see this little blue arrow right there. That is telling me when the first alert happened for this particular stock from this. When I click on a stock, this is when I'm going to, for instance, if I click on this, it probably is going to change it. No, it's not going to change. Okay. Um, Maybe it's because it's the history, but this is telling me on this candle is when I received the alert. Okay. Now, if this was a 2-minute candle, it would would be a lot closer to the actual price of the alert. But it's pretty cool because watch what I can do now. At the end of the day, this is the. Let me just elongate this and get this. Okay, you can't see it. It's on the other screen, of course, but. Okay, imagine, I just don't want to lose it. I don't know what happens. Okay, so try to get right to the bottom. Okay, so MX received an alert at 8:12. Now, I think if I click on this, I'm going to lose the chart. So I'm going to click on MX, and you see here, here is where the alert happened, right there at 8:12. Look what it's done since then. And so this is a very cool way. BCE. Again, BCEI, climatic move upwards at $7. Here's where the alert was. Not a bad move since then. I mean, I'm not saying they're all going to be like that, but this is a great way. OX, again, OXGI, OXXI at 307, got up to 323. Very interesting way to kind of cycle back through your alerts. If you got an alert window that has a fair number of alerts in them, you can just kind of cycle back, keep one of these charts up, and you're going to, now I think I'm going to lose the chart. No, I didn't. Okay. Okay, it just goes over it. But there's GCI right there, 1333, high of 1392. I mean, this is actually not a bad, this is not a bad little window to have. Let me see. I just want to get, this is not a bad window to have at all. This Trade Ideas Winners Watcher, and this is from the Trade Ideas channel bar called the Winners Watcher. And so you can open up the channel bar. Let me just see if I want to. I'm just going to bring it over here again for those who aren't familiar with it. And here's the channel bar. And just got to find the, what is it called? It's price up movement. And you see, here it is. So I actually started watching this all day long, both the Trade Ideas winners, and the other thing I did was I took we have the price down movement, and we have the losers. Okay. And so what I did was I took this one and I took the winners and I just put it in and I basically added it to my personal layout. And I found that these are very, very good to watch all day long. Kudos to Carl, who came into our room on Friday, and he was saying how he was really enjoying just watching this one all day long. The interesting thing is that there are a bunch of different strategies in here. And if you see a stock, for instance, you could see a stock, the same stock, unusual volume spike, maybe trading above resistance, above the 200-day, on and on and on. You see the same stock being triggered on all these different types of strategies. You got to really watch that. And because now that stock is really starting to move. And that's in essence what happened with AXPW right here. AXPW, biggest gainers of the week right now. So I'm just going to close all these ones down, but that is what I'm starting to do now. It's funny, I mean, for me, using Trade Ideas I kind of evolve. Here, just want to move it off. Kind of evolve. What I'm trying to say is that I have certain strategies that I probably will always want to take a look at, certain windows I will always want to take a look at, but I'm certainly not above taking a look at other things and seeing how they work, for a little while. And if they start working well, then I will incorporate them into my layout. When they stop working, I'll get rid of it and maybe add something else. So definitely with this Trade Ideas Winners Watcher, I will certainly start watching this one. This was the first day I really started watching it religiously, and the other one, the Losers Watcher. And again, it got me AXPW. I cannot ask for anything better than that. Let's see how it's doing still. XPW. Whoops. We're still at 338. So again, if it breaks down through $3, I'll probably get out of it. But what a great trade. In fact, I think it has. Let's just no 342. That was just a okay. Um, and it still has room, 768 on the daily. So, I mean, this thing still has room. Has to be watched tomorrow. Obviously going to attract a huge amount of attention, and people are going to look at this just like I am and saying, well, you know what? It still has another $3.50 in it or $4 in it, depending where it ends up today. I'm hoping maybe it'll take out that high of the day, maybe go through $4 and still have an hour and 15 minutes left in the market. All right, so that's it. Again, a bit of a deviation from what I normally do. I normally go over all the stocks, but I only had two others, and it pales when those paled when put aside AXPW. So I thought I would go over this and really start to get you, maybe if you're not used to using the charts, really take a hard look at it, and also that little blue arrow, the little alerts, cycle through all your alerts that you had all day long and just see what happened afterwards. It's a great end of day way of saying, yeah, that's not a bad strategy. That worked today, or that one didn't work today. I know we have the odds maker. Of course, we can do it through the odds maker, but this is sort of a very interesting visual way to kind of instantly just cycle through and see what happened. And there we go, 370. Come on, four. Okay, guys, enough cheerleading. That's it for today. Here we go. Here is the address to get back into the room. We had, I think, almost a record turnout today in the room, guys. It's growing and growing and growing. I'm expecting that September and October we'll get more and more people in the room, especially as obviously the summer summer ends and more people will get back into trading. So I hope to see you in the trading room tomorrow, and that is it for today.